Good morning, Ion Sun Valley. Welcome to Marie's Kitchen. Today, because it's winter time here in Sun Valley, I would say beautiful Sun Valley, Idaho, we are gonna make a soup. Very easy. Actually, a friend of mine who lives here in the valley asked me to do some soup. So today, Lisa, this is for you. So very simple. As you know by now, I am from Belgium and my parents were both Italian, but I was born and raised in Belgium. And soup, it's a big part of Belgium culinary habits. So at lunchtime, we always pretty much have soup. Doesn't have to be winter, but we do have a lot of soup almost every day with our bread. We call that tartine. So with butter, and you just dip the sandwich in your soup and eat it. Oh, yum. I was raised that way. So today we're gonna make an easy, and this is the base that I will show you. It's a base for every soup I make. So this one is leeks today, because leeks, it's very, very popular in Europe, all over Europe, especially in Belgium. The origin of the leeks are Middle East country, but in Europe, we love leeks with stew and soup. So the first step is, and this is every step for my soup I made, that's the same step. So I have a pan here, and I always start with about 2 to 3 tablespoons of olive oil. So I think I'm gonna put 2. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna put 2. So this is, I don't put a lot of fat. So yeah, I'm gonna put just 2 tablespoons of olive oil. I always use olive oil, but you can use butter if you like butter better. So this is my olive oil. That's that. And then I had an onion, and it doesn't have to be cut perfect. So you just make pieces with your onion, put it in your pan, boom. This is very easy, let me tell you. And it's very, it's comfort food actually. You know, it's like winter, you like to have kind of comfort food, but it is comfort food, but it's also very healthy. So, and I had a little bit onion left over from yesterday. So I like to use pretty much everything. And what is soup? Soup, it's, you know, you open your refrigerator, you have, oh, I see carrots left over from yesterday. Well, just put it there. You know, it's a soup. So now the next step, I'm gonna put on high heat on the stove there, and we're gonna sweat the onions. So just sweating, high heat. And the only thing I'm gonna put on top of my onions is pepper. Just pepper, because we're gonna use some chicken broth and it's salty. There. This is the very first step. We're gonna sweat the onions. Waiting for that, I am gonna cut my leeks. And you're gonna say, well, how come she doesn't have the greens? Well, it's because I had used it 2 days ago for another recipe that I made for dinner. So, but the white, of course, it's the best part. So, and again, like the onions, you're just gonna cut. Okay, another thing you need to know about leeks, they are always full of dirt inside. So make sure you wash them very, very well. So we're gonna put that in the calendar here. See, don't worry about the way you cut them, because they are gonna be processed in the Vitamix later in the recipe. So, and you know, I had 3 left, so I'm gonna use them. The more, the better. All right, so now the onions are singing actually. I love that sound. It doesn't matter, I love that sound. I think it's a great sound. And I'm gonna leave them maybe for 2-3 minutes just for them to sweat a little bit. And then I'm gonna add my leeks. And you know, leeks are onions family. They are in the categories of onions. Ah, listen to that. And this is, like I said earlier, this is the base on every soup I make. So now I am gonna throw my leeks in the pan, but you could throw carrots, you could throw cauliflower. That's the way I make my soup, any soup. So I'm gonna lower a little bit and I'm gonna throw my leeks in the pan. There it is. Just gonna stir and make sure it's well mixed with the onions. Again, we're not gonna put any salt. I just had pepper in the soup, nothing else. And so far, what do we have? 2 tablespoons of olive oil, sweating onion, 1 medium onions, and then I had my 3 leeks left over from 2 days ago because I was doing something with the greens. All right, we are gonna do, and then we're gonna say, is that easy to make a soup? Yes, it is. So I'm gonna cover now the vegetables with water. Or you can do that. I have 4 cups here, but I don't know if I'm gonna use all of the 4 cups because what you want when you do soup, you just want to cover the veggie. That's it. You don't want to put too much water. No, I can go with, this is 4 cups. Okay. And I'm going to put it on high, bring it to a boil. But before I do that, what we're going to do, I had potato left over from yesterday, Idaho potato. Just cut them. They already cooked because I used them yesterday for dinner, and those are left over. So what do? You just put them in your pan here, and voila, your soup is ready. Believe it or not, your soup is ready. So we are gonna make sure everything is blend all together. And because I didn't have a chicken broth in my pantry, I always have better than bouillon, and that's that little jar. And I'm gonna take some, I think I'm gonna add a little bit more water because those leeks were big, and you want to make sure you have a full spoon of better than bouillon for this amount of water. There it goes. Let me be sure that the whole thing goes inside. All right, now we're gonna mix it, and you're gonna bring it to a boil. Like I say, I think I'm gonna, so I put 4 cups of water, but I'm gonna put another, maybe half a cup there. Now you cover. I'm gonna add a little bit more pepper just because I love pepper. Stir one more time. Oops, it was hot there. And believe it or not, your soup is ready. I'm gonna cook for 20 to 30 minutes. Keep in mind, leeks are soft, so they cook quite fast. You're gonna bring to a boil and then put on medium high. Now it's boiling, and I am gonna put on medium high. I'm gonna cover it, and we will be right back in 25 minutes.
Better food, better price, better service. Atkinson's Market, supporting local farmers since 1956.
As an independent insurance agency, we represent you to the insurance company, not the insurance company to you. This allows Wood River Insurance to be as competitive as possible. So call us today at 208-788-1100 and let Wood River Insurance represent you.
Your job is serving clients, making goals and meeting them, hiring staff, paying expenses, and looking for business opportunities. Our job is to make sure you have the resources to keep doing your job. This is Community Banking, D.L. Evans Bank.
Let the event dazzle your guests by creating a sensational experience. Let the event take your party over the top.
All right, welcome back. Here is the soup. It's ready and it's tight now. I cannot open the fan. Oh my gosh, there is I cannot open it. We have to get this. Hey, welcome back. Here is the soup. Now we're gonna put it in the Vitamix and make it a nice consistency. See how melty the potatoes, leeks, onions, they all ready to be mixed. And I will be able to put everything in the Vitamix. Vitamix. That's a good machine though, I have to say. I'm impressed. So I'm gonna put the up. Voila. I'm gonna take this. And now we are gonna liquéfier, we say in French. Make it very, very smooth. And it's gonna make some noise. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna do this just to make sure that. There you go. All right, that's all you have to do. And then if you have a hand mixer, it works too. Actually, I have one. I didn't use it, but if you have a hand mixer, you can use that too. You know, oops. Bang. All right. Then you put it back in your pan and you have your soup right there. If you wanted the soup to be a little bit more liquid, you just add more chicken broth. That's it. So I'm gonna make sure we don't waste anything because people who know me know that I don't like wasting food. Et voila, and you have a perfect leek potato soup. Now, if you want to put a little bit of cream, you can if you want. I won't do that. So what I do usually is, yeah, see, I could have used a little bit of chicken broth because I like a little bit more liquid, but if you like it more thick, this is perfect. And you know me and my greens, I have a little bit of parsley already chopped here. And because I already put some crushed red pepper, so it must be a little bit spicy. Let me taste this. It's perfect. Oh yeah, I can taste the kick of I like it very much. And I should have made a little sandwich and then you dip your tartine, we say tartine in French, and then eat. Oh my gosh, it's so good. I would say it's good. I know I always say the same thing, but what can I say? I don't say it's bad when it's good. It's really good. So, like I said earlier, and you will see the recipe in the video, of course, but my base is so simple. 2 tablespoons of olive oil, I always sweat medium onions, and then I put anything I want. Like this time was leek with potato. I do carrots the same way, my cauliflower the same way. You can do spinach, any soup you want. And then keep in mind that if you have a bunch of vegetable left over, you do the same thing. Just put everything in your pan and make a soup out of it. No waste, no waste. I don't like that. Until next time, take care of yourself. Happy holidays. And I know we're going through tough time, but keep it, simple. Life is so simple. And living here in the valley, we feel very privileged and lucky. I know that, and I'm sure you know that too. And until we see each other on Ion Sun Valley in Marie's Kitchen, take care of each other. And remember, in my word, love is cooking in my world. And au revoir, à bientôt. See you soon. Bye-bye.